Welcome back, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us today. If you've been paying attention, the Denton Black Film Festival is coming up right around the corner. It's kicking off in 2 days. You are not going to want to miss this fest. It is always an awesome time. We've been covering a lot of music and the other entertainment that's going to be there, but of course, we want to talk about the films. So on the phone with us today is the film coordinator for the festival, Miss Sarah Hodge. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. We appreciate it. So there's always an amazing lineup of films at the festival, and we're super excited to check out this lineup this year as well. Give us a rundown of some of the highlights, some of your favorites that are coming up, all that good stuff.
Well, so as you mentioned, the films are really great, and I think this might be one of our best years yet. We're screening over 90 films, and yes, I've seen all of them. So that's a lot of content.
You probably had to watch a lot more than that to try and screen as well, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. So, and there were a lot of great submissions as well. So, one of my favorite films is Jezebel, and it's the 2019 Best of South by Southwest film. So, it's really exciting. I'm really encouraging everyone to come out and see it. It's about the coming of age of this young woman, and some of the decisions she's having to make to survive and to come into her own. So really excited about that film. The next one is The Apollo, more of a historical documentary film. And anyone who's listening is familiar with the Apollo. You know how significant it is, not just in Black culture, but in American culture. So really encouraging everyone to come out and see that one on Sunday. It's our free screening, and it's our last screening of the festival. And it's just going to be really amazing to be in that space, not just from a musical perspective, but just a cultural perspective. Um, Another film that we're screening is Cooley High, which is going to be the 45th anniversary of that film. And it's one of our throwback classics. We try to show one of those every season. And for those who kind of grew up, during that time, and you have all the nostalgia of that film or that time period, it's just going to be really great to see it again, at the Alamo. So everyone, again, come out and see that. It's going to be a great experience as well. So
Awesome.
yeah,
And there's going to be films all over, so much content this year. So you guys are
so
at
much.
Alamo Draft House as
Right.
well as the Campus Theater, correct?
That is correct. We are
Awesome.
at these two places Friday through Sunday. We'll be screening films, and some films we paired with shorts. It's
Hmm.
kind of how film festivals work, especially when we've got as much content as we do. We try to pair long narratives or documentaries with shorts that are complementary, around the same theme. So if you come out to see a narrative, it's more likely you'll also get a couple of shorts as well.
Very cool. Let's go into that a little bit for anybody
Sure.
that's new to the documentary film kind of scene and the way that it all goes together. Talk a little bit about shorts, what they are, what people can expect, all that good stuff.
Right. So shorts are our largest category, and essentially they're films that are 45 minutes or less. So not not a full feature, but still are packing it in strong character development, really enticing and intriguing storylines, and situations. So we'll have a couple of short blocks where they're just time frames where we're only screening short films that fit within that category. um, and then as I mentioned earlier, there'll be some narratives like a Cooley, or not Cooley Eye, actually, sorry, Humanite, that's going to
Mhm.
be, which is the Kirk Whalum documentary, that's going to have a couple of shorts that screen along with it too. But if you're into more short film, or shorter content, you don't want to necessarily commit to a narrative or documentary. I understand. There are a couple films that really stand out to me. Some of my favorites. I Am Texas, which is a local filmmaker, or to say Texas filmmaker, and it's about a band that's traveling, is on tour, in Texas, and kind of their experience, being on tour. And it's really good. It's smartly written. I highly recommend it. Um, there's also, Freedom's Name is Mighty, which is one of our international submissions. And, really great imagery, about being in the woods, and trying to travel just during back in like the gold rush time frame. So trying to travel to migrate to another place that is filled with hope and promise, and kind of what that looks like for this very young couple. So
Cool.
recommend that one as well. And then Chickens is more of a dark comedy. And it's really one of those films that's going to make you think, and be shocked, and kind of really be engaged all the way to the end. So
Cool. Very
yeah.
cool. Well, shorts, I think, are just such a cool part of any film festival in that, you've got music and you've got comedy and you've got spoken word, you got all these things happening. And then those that go,
Right.
well, I don't know, do I want to do the whole documentary thing? Do I want to? They can go check out these shorts, and then I guarantee it sucks you in. They're so
Oh
cool. I mean,
yeah,
it's like you said, 45
absolutely.
minutes. I mean, it's incredible what they can do in that amount of time.
Oh yeah, and we have some that are 8 minutes.
Mm,
Just imagine how you can pull things together in 8 minutes. It doesn't seem
yeah.
like a lot of time, but some of these filmmakers are so masterful in what they do, that they're able to not only hook you, but keep you engaged, and then
Yeah.
leave you really fulfilled
That's cool.
at the end.
That's so cool. Well, there's again so much content. You said 90 films for this festival?
Yeah, over 90 films,
Over
over 90
90
films.
films. My goodness
Yes,
gracious. And you not only did you have to screen all of these, and you had to
yes,
screen the ones that didn't make the cut as well, because obviously, I mean, there's only
yes.
so many you can film. And the fact that you still want to watch these films, I feel like that's the sales pitch right
Oh
right
yes,
there
I
for
mean, I
this
will be in the
festival.
theater rewatching some of these films, because they're that good, and
It's cool.
it's different to be on my own,
Mhm.
watching these films, but to be in the theater and having
Oh,
their audience members who are listening to it for the first time, or watching it for the first time. So, so yes, I've
yeah.
seen them, but I want, that theater experience.
Yeah.
It's completely different than, watching from your couch,
Yeah,
at
well,
home. So,
and that makes it so fun. Like when you go to that opening night of a new movie and people
right,
are applauding and and they're in it, and then you go 2 3
right,
days later and it's fun, but it's not as. And this is like a festival of only the first night. You know what I mean?
right.
It's really fun to watch these films and the extra features they can put with them and things. And I couldn't recommend going to this festival more to folks. It's a really, really, really good time. Are there any
Yeah.
other must watches that we need to make sure we have on our list?
Yes. So, Osirica is, black champagne. It is a, visually, intriguing and interesting part of first episode of a series. So,
Okay.
this guy is, the colors and images that he's put together to tell this story. I'm really looking forward to what comes out next. But
Cool.
uh, definitely go see this one, Black Champagne. Um, and I mentioned earlier, horror's not my genre, but Eden is another one that is, I want to say it's like less than 10 minutes.
Wow.
But if for a filmmaker to write a 10-minute horror film,
That's
basically,
pretty incredible, right?
it is. It's he does it pretty quickly, and had me clutching my chest like, oh no, what can
Yeah.
happen? So I recommend Eden as well, and then Birth of Deceit, which is a film about a woman who's trying to find her mother and can reconnect with her mother, who presumably passed away while she was still a child. So that's a
Oh,
really good mystery, suspense drama film that I think people will really enjoy.
yeah. Wow. Well, we've got an incredible, eclectic lineup that I think anybody could find something that they enjoy.
Absolutely.
It's going to be such a cool festival. And again, just kicking off in 2 days. It is
Right.
really, really, it's right around the corner. It's a really good time. Guys, if you want to find any information, go to dentonbff.com and check it all out. Sarah, anything else we want to touch on before we wrap up?
No, I'm happy to have everyone, please come out. Like you just said, there's something for everyone, young, old, bring your family, if you're an aspiring artist, come to the workshops and panels and really start to connect with not just the Denton, area, but, go beyond. We're bringing
Yeah.
people in from all over. So,
So cool.
it's going to be a great opportunity.
Awesome. I love it. Well, her
Okay.
name is Sarah Hodge. Check out these films, guys. The Denton Black Film Festival, like we said, right around the corner. You are not going to want to miss this. Sarah, again, thank you so much for being here, and thank you for all your hard work on this festival. You guys always do such a stellar job. It's such a great part of Denton.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thanks very much, everybody. Stay tuned right here to DentonRadio.com. Well, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. We want to thank our partners and sponsors who made this show possible. And now stick around for a word from all of us here at Discover Denton. Do you love live music? If so, make Denton, Texas your next vacation. Find more information at discoverdenton.com.